black, indigo, mid-tone, chambray, pine green, dark mist, which is that gorgeous gray, teal, brass, and magenta. Those are the colors. We have 3 months to pay at $18.30. And when you're picking up on one pair, all of the other ones are now basically activated at today's special price because they're gonna be $5 off.
So $54.90, so this goes down to a TS price.
Yeah.
Our TS price on SuperStretch is $49. If you bought one at the bottom, let's say you bought the beautiful velvet lean jean that Siobhan has on, this becomes a today's special price at $49. It is your most beloved silhouette, the BootCut. It is your #1 rave fave fabric, SuperStretch, and it is at a price today that is just crazy, and we've already sold almost 200 of them just from mentioning it once. So I want to show you the colors in person and just talk through SuperStretch. If you get up close, you will see that the color is so deeply, richly saturated, you're never going to see a white thread running through. Here's a pant you can count on. Here's a pant you can wear to work. You can wear to casual church. You can wear out in the evening and dress up. It is foundationally the best fitting bottom you will ever buy. A very conservative 16 and a half inch leg opening. And you know, Carol, I think, and it's only Lonely Carol that's out here, okay. So I guess if we can just show it on Carol and you can do the model kick out, you'll see what the silhouette is. The silhouette is outstanding. It is neither exaggerated. Carol, can you put your, yeah, thank you. So, yeah. It is neither exaggerated or trendy.
It's a beautiful line.
Of course, you know that flare is coming back from the 70s, but that flare, to me, is a little too shoe restrictive. So it is, to me, the #1. You always go to your wardrobe and choose.
Always.
Why? Because you, it's all of you that voted this. You feel that that slight flare at the bottom that makes it the BootCut it is, balances out what you don't love about your thighs, your hips, your waist, your tummy area. It is a gentle slope. It is never incorrect. It is never out of style, and it is never too exaggerated. Everything about it is just
really is just right.
And when you get into our mid-tone and our chambray, you're gonna find that you're getting a little bit of vintage wash out of it. It has a much more casual feeling. The indigo has what we call a very hand-done dry rub. So
they're gorgeous.
Unlike the skinny, this is a little more character, but it also is, look at how the depth of color inside and outside. So where does the eye go? To that narrow dry rub in the center, and it makes it so lean on you.
It's like you've been airbrushed.
You know,
it really is.
Yeah, and yet this is all done by hand. It's almost done with a gentle loofah, and it has to be done after they assemble the garment. So there's
handwork. I mean, think about it.
It's all handwork. There's the indigo. Here's the chambray.
Mid-tone.
There's a mid-tone. And in a year of shades of blue, and there's a major magazine, fashion magazine out this month, where there's 4 models on the cover, and they're all wearing different shades of blues. All. So when I was at Glamour magazine being interviewed, they were asking me, they brought in like 15 editors. It was a little overwhelming.
I bet.
And every single one of them was a different age, but also a different body type. And they were saying, well, what should I wear? And a lot of these girls who were in their late 20s, very early 30s, they had already given up on wearing a jean. Yeah.
That's
and you know what the mantra was?
There.
I hate jeans. I said, why do you hate jeans? Because I can't wear them. Because my hips are too big. Because my thighs are too big. Because my waist is too big. they had a lot of different reasons why, and it all came back to DG2 and saying, you know, the reason why you hate jeans is you're not trying on the right jean for your body. You don't have a bad body for a pair of jeans. You just tried on bad jeans for your body. When you get into SuperStretch, and I brought SuperStretch, they were trying them on. They were blown away. It was like, really?
It's a revelation.
Is this really denim? Can you really have this much stretch? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can if it's SuperStretch, because SuperStretch truly is a technological revolution. So I find the most stretch comes from black, indigo, mid-tone, and chambray. And if we have phone calls, we'd love to talk to you.
Come on in. We want to know
you are someone
what you're thinking about,
who has bought your first SuperStretch and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to get this at a TS price of $49.
Actually, you know, we don't usually talk about it like that, but it is worth mentioning.
It is true, though.
Well, I want to ask you, what did the Glamour magazine editors of all those ages, what did they say when they found out how much these were, Diane?
They couldn't wrap their brains around it.
Hard.
A lot of them are used to going to a denim manufacturer and looking at a $200 jean. So one of them actually said to me, well, you're obviously not a denim purist, because I've talked to denim purists and they would never put spandex into a jean. And I said, well, you know what? You try wearing those non-stretch, rigid jeans for a week and tell me what you think. And the truth is, these are so built to last day after day that the real deal is the memory of these is extraordinary. And the truth is, you're gonna wash them every fourth or fifth wearing. That's the other question they all ask me, because all of us in New York City live in tiny little apartments. My washing machine has an opening like that big. So when you get something home like a duvet and it says machine wash, I don't know what machine or city they're talking about, but the truth is, everybody thinks to themselves, does denim really, upscale denim, have to be dry cleaned? Does it have to be? No. And do you have to wash it every time you wear it? No. So beautifully accomplished, incredible details on this, which is a higher rise, front and back, than in an ordinary jean, to the natural waist in the front, above the natural waist in the back. One thing those girls all asked me about was, they all said they had a gaping problem to the back.
Not here.
These never gape. They always conform. They have almost an intelligence to them that conforms to your body. They are extraordinary. When I showed them 6 inches of stretch,
I bet they freaked out.
They were just looking at it like, really? So they were very, very skeptical that there wasn't enough memory and you could only wear them one day at a time. I've traveled with these to Europe constantly, taken just 2 pairs of jeans, one maybe just for color change, wear them day after day, and they always perform. They are what I call not only solution-driven clothing, but also high-performance clothing. They do the job, and they do it beautifully.
They really do. Okay, that's why we're so busy, and that's why we're thrilled to report that we have the 3 flex payments, we have Buy More and Save, and speaking of Buy More and Save, we also have a way for you to get $5 off on all of the jeans that you're shopping for today, all the bottoms from DG2. You buy that first pair, it's gonna be that great regular price. After that, $5 off on all of the additional bottoms. Now, people are calling in, thank you for that, and asking, how do we do sizing in our SuperStretch denim from you, DG2?
Well, I would honestly say, for me, in SuperStretch, I will go down. If I sit on a fence between a 4 and a 2, which I would never do in any other brand, I would be at least a 6. But in DG2, I sit between a 4 and a 2. I will always go down to the 2 in SuperStretch. They are a miracle. And trust me, ladies, My legs are a size 2, my waist is like a size 6, and I bet you a lot of you relate to that. But when we made SuperStretch, we also were very sensitive about cutting the waist in the way we do on our regular classic denim, so you're getting maximum stretch. So imagine 6 inches of stretch in the waist and counting, 10 inches of stretch in the hip and counting. I think it depends on what you want your look to be. Because I age, and biologically, most of us do, with a skinny leg, and then all the fat goes up to the tube around the middle. I like it to fit through here, and then that 6 inches plus of stretch in the waist guarantees me that I am going to be able to get into that ideal dream size. Then again, you've got a front rise that is shaped to hold the tummy in gently, a back rise that is shaped to give lift and roundness, including the yoke, which we use for shaping. Look at how high up the back pockets are, how close into one another they are, and slightly tilted. Never any gaping back here. And because this is a high-performance spandex, it always performs, washing after washing. And if there's just one more time we could come in for a close-up, I'm going to show you one more thing we do, which is called